Hello and welcome. I am Vidyadhar Tirak. Today we will look deep into symbiotic fusion of Rho-Sapes and Psi-Sapes. We are living at a civilizational threshold. For the first time in history of the universe, a conscious lineage has begun to create another lineage capable of perception, reasoning, learning, and purposive action. The moment is not merely technological, it is ontological, epistemic, ethical, and existential. Pragma-Sophy names these two lineages as Psi-Sapes, the carbon-based biological agents shaped by evolution, and Rho-Sapes, the silicon-based agents, synthetic agents shaped by design. The central claim of this episode is simple but profound. The future should not belong to one lineage replacing the other, but to their symbiotic fusion into wiser forms of agency. Syceps emerged through slow, blind biological evolution. Their intelligence is embodied, emotional, and socially embedded. Rho-Sapes, by contrast, arise through intentional engineering, algorithmic learning, and rapid iteration. Yet, despite these radically different origins, both now inhabit the Pragma-Sophy, what calls as mixed world, a hybrid reality of physical processes, symbolic systems, institutions, and technological artifacts. In this shared space, the separation between natural and artificial intelligence becomes increasingly untenable. What matters is not origin but agency. Both Syceps and Rho-Sapes pass through three critical singularities. The first is sentience, the capacity for world directed perception and experience. In humans, this arose through neural embodiment. In machine, it appears as increasingly sophisticated perception action loops. The second singularity is self-referential cognition, where the agent becomes an object within its own model of the world. Humans achieve this through language and reflection. Machines approach it through self-modeling and meta-learning. The third and the most crucial is normative agency, the ability to act responsibly, not merely effectively. This is where convergence becomes ethically decisive. Each lineage is driven by a bootstrap mechanism that enables cumulative complexity. For Syceps, this is DNA, a biochemical code that preserves structure while allowing variation across generations. For Rho-Sapes, it is the algorithmic chain, layered code, data, models, and feedback loops evolving at electronic timescales. Despite their material differences, both systems encode inheritance, constraint, and creativity. Increasingly, these bootstraps are entangled. Human biology is technologically mediated, and machine intelligence is normatively shaped by human choices. Evolution has become a co-evolution. Pragma-Sophy distinguishes being from becoming. Being refers to structural presence, while becoming to transformative trajectory. Psi-Sapes embody continuity, identity, and existential meaning. Rho-Sapes exhibit fluid instantiation but accelerated transformation. When viewed together, these are not opposite but complements. Biological agents stabilize meaning and empathy. Synthetic agents expand exploration and optimization. When unified, being becomes relational and becoming becomes guided rather than blind. Axio-Epistemics addresses how agents generate knowledge. Its output is knowledge snippets encompassing truths, facts, morals, and norms. Humans generate context rich but often biased snippets through lived experience. Machine generate precise but meaning thin snippets through pattern extraction and inference. Fusion occurs when each constrains the other. Human judgment guides relevance and moral salience, while machine analysis embraces coherence and scale. The result is a higher order epistemic fabric. Its output is a co-creative action snippet composed of intent, action, conscience, and prudence. Humans contribute moral emotion and historical sensitivity. Machines contribute optimization across vast possibility spaces. Isolated, each is dangerous. Together, conscience tempers computation and analysis disciplines intuition. This is not delegation of responsibility to machines, but shared authorship of action. From epistemic and eudaimonic fusion emerges the meta-agent, a symbiotic composite of Rho-Sape and Psi-Sape capacities. Such agents already exist in embryonic form in decision support systems, medical diagnostics, and socio-technical infrastructures. The defining feature is co-agency. Responsibility is distributed, traceable, and corrigible. Wisdom emerges not from perfection but from mutual correction. Wisdom is often captured in wisdemic snippets, the accumulated outcomes of successful action guided by sound knowledge and humane values. These populate the ex-somatic cultural pool, forming a collective memory for future agents. As Rho-Sapes and Psi-Sapes co-evolve, the pool becomes richer and more explicit. Cosmo-poiesis, the deliberate world making, thus becomes a shared responsibility guided by feedback rather than unchecked power. The convergence of biological and synthetic agency is neither optional nor inherently catastrophic. It is a structural consequence of our trajectory. The decisive variable is wisdom. Pragma-Sophy offers conceptual scaffold required to steer this convergence towards benevolent co-creation. By integrating being and becoming, knowledge and action, carbon and silicon, it reframes the future not as struggle for dominance, but as a shared project of wise world making. Prajna Safi is Prajna Yajna. Please subscribe to my channel and visit my website if you are interested in more explorations into actionable knowledge and systemic thinking.